you mentioned previously, I am from Nicaragua. Came to the US on January 2019. I began my immigration process. Then I started actively looking for a job by July or August 2019. However, I faced the reality that I didn't know US job market always the way that I can get a job right here in the US. To my wife, and we agreed that I needed some guidance. I looked for it, I made some search, and I found you on LinkedIn. My experience basically is in the banking industry. I am a finance executive with more than 12-year progressive finance experience. My roles were in the financial planning analysis and the finance department as the CFO in Nicaragua for Citibank, and then for a regional Central America regional bank that bought the Citibank operations in Nicaragua.
And I remember, Jamie, I don't know if you remember this, but when we started to work together, I checked my sheet. You were actually targeting 150. You said, Tim, if we can just get to 150 in a similar role. And what happened is you just got an offer in recently, relocating to North Carolina, I believe South Carolina. As you can tell, he has kids on the background. We don't script these things. There have been many nights, Jamie, where I've had my kid in my arms. You've had your kid in the arms. Because, hey, the only time that you could link up was 9 o'clock at night because you leave a busy life, but we still made it happen to make sure you succeed. And hey, fast forward, we just got the offer in for Bank of America. It came in at 170. Then we said we were going to negotiate it. This was on a Friday, and we asked for 30 more K. Tuesday comes around. You called me sweating bullets, right? You called me sweating saying, hey, Tim, the coronavirus is going on. They might close this, they might do this. I said, hey, just be patient, man. How do you feel, man?
It feels amazing. And actually, Tim, when we first talked, my target was at least the same that I earned in Nicaragua. And I remember when you told me that I could earn more than 150. I thought that it was impossible. However, when I see the journey, it's been amazing. And thank you so much for your help, for your coaching.
Now you got 200K offer. All of the benefits, right? A month vacation, full reload, all of the other benefits as well, bonus potential as well. People are going to see this testimonial. And I showed you testimonials of people prior to this, right? And you saw all of these people getting offers, but there's still a level of skepticism to say, is this really going to work for me? And I know one of your main challenges was this. You were super fearful of it, the communication barrier. And we were still able to build relationships at the highest of levels at one of the largest banks at Bank of America. And to tell you more about a story, we were able to build a relationship. You didn't know this person, we didn't know him. You had no idea how to use LinkedIn, how powerful it was. We actually got a hold of a guy at a very high level, and because of working together, telling you exactly what to say through this whole process, to make a long story short, a senior level exec from Bank of America flew a guy up to their location, took him to an elite networking event, paid for his vacation, paid for his hotel, and gave him free interviews with different managing directors. And shortly after that, he got an offer. This is the testimonial of testimonials, man. This is a wildly awesome success story. So, hey, how did we help you make this happen?
You gave me confidence, told me that there was no language barrier. And also, we began by making from scratch my resume, my LinkedIn profile, which was the founding, began my search career, my search job.
Let me just interject here for 1 second before you continue, Jamie. A lot of people think, hey, I just need a good resume and a good LinkedIn profile. What do you think about that?
Those are elements, but are not the key elements to land you to your dream job. What makes you to land that dream job is content strategy, follow-up is very important.
Knowing what to say when you get on these conversations with individuals that are always going to say, what? Send me your resume. I don't know how to help you. Remember when I introduced you to someone in my network, and do you remember when they said they couldn't help you? But I said, here's how we're going to handle this conversation. And what happened at the end of that call? Here's the decision maker. Here's this person. Oh, here's this, and they could help you. But again, if you don't know how to handle these conversations with people a very, very delicate way, you're always going to face rejection, right? In working together, what did you find most valuable? Was it the group component of seeing other senior leaders struggling with the same things you are? Was it me being available for you early in the morning or late at night? Like, what do you think was the most valuable about working together that helped you the most?
The most important part was to provide the right answers and make the right questions at the right moment. The way you prepare us to the interviews is such a way that we can be confident. Through that confidence, we transmit the right message to our interviewer. Those are the type of questions that for me was very important to know at the moment of an interview. Learning from other professional experience, that was very important also, but for me, what I really appreciate more was your advices when interviewing. The important thing is to ask the right question at the right moment, and that's something that you emphasize in every moment, and I think that is very important. When the person tells you, I don't know, I'm not afraid that I cannot help you, and then you ask, okay, do you know someone in the X department?
Asking the same question just a different way. And another thing, I don't even know how many hours we spent on interviewing. I wish it was easy as just, because I have guides, right? Like I have the guide, we link up, you forget about the guide, you go on another interview, you forgot about this, you forgot about this. So we had to continually train to make sure, right? Because when you're in front of a CFO, and not a CFO of a small company, a CFO of a big bank, man, you get one shot, and what you say is extremely important. And if you say the wrong things, I assure you, you are not going to get that opportunity. So we had to prepare a lot for that conversation. So you show up as the professional that you are. What advice would you have someone who's watching this testimonial, right? Maybe watching a couple others, and they're maybe on the edge of working together, and they're just like, I'm not sure. Like if they were standing here right now, based on your experience and results, what would you tell that individual?
Everyone has fear to the unknown. However, I think that to take that step is the right decision to make. In my case, it was a long journey. Never give up and make sure that you are making the right decision by joining the course, and definitely you will see results. Also, you have to be committed to that task.
It's not easy to get a hold of a senior level C-suite individual at a big organization, build a relationship with them, get a 70K increase, get full relocation. Even working with me, I'll be the first to tell you, if you're not committed, it will not happen. And you've seen the people in the program since you've been in the program who are highly committed and the results that they got. So by any means, I'm with you. This isn't a magic pill that you can swallow and get a 70-day increase in 30 days, right? Like there's significant work. We probably spent countless hours on interview prep and strategy and reaching out to people and you getting with me and booking those late calls, but you got a 70K increase. You're moving to where you really want to move, and a place that wants you, a place that you know that you're going to be valuable. I'm so excited for you, man. What else would you like to say before we kind of wrap up your journey? Anything else that you would like to bring up for maybe individuals that may watch this later?
To be patient, follow up is key. Don't give up when you think that you don't have results. Many times you reach out people, you send message, you don't receive any response. 10 times you reach out a person, maybe you can see a response. However,
we have a saying in the group that the hardest people to get a hold of are the best contacts. And in your case, that was it too. And I know sometimes people want immediate results. And I know that we hopped on before and you were like, I remember hopping on that call. And you were like, Tim, I've been on a couple interviews, but I think I should be on more based on whatever. But the good thing is working together, we track everything, right? Well, guys, unfortunately, we lost Jaime due to an internet signal. But hey, hopefully you got the overview of his journey, right? Some of the struggles he had working together. I look forward to seeing everyone soon, helping you on your career journey and you joining the program so that we can get you there quickly, just like we did for Jaime. Talk soon.